It used to be if you wanted piano, you had to play the piano. And then at some point they were like, well, computers know how to play piano, right? If you want piano, just tee the computer up, it'll play you piano. And so you say, well, I want the sample, and I have access to every sample, and now my job is to mix the samples together. Well, it's going to be the same sort of thing with writing, is you'll start a sentence, and then all of these other sentences will be created. And you say, look, I want it to be more emotional, or I want it to be less emotional, I want it to have more of Asimov as an author, I want it to have more of Cormac McCarthy. So you get this kind of thing of sort of conducting a machine rather than being the one playing the piano. So we, as humans, have enjoyed a good run. 400,000 years we've been top of the intellectual food chain. And I think that's been a good run for us. But that's actually changing. And it's changing today because we're building machines that can start to think like humans. The second one is training information. So, that can go from everything from just simple kind of labeling through to kind of deceive the machine, trying to act as an adversarial, machine against it to try and improve its performance. So this kind of idea of a data trainer would start to emerge. And there's other things which you say, well, actually, we're going to free up a bunch of tasks. And so if your task is to kind of record risks for an audit, maybe that's automated. But the so what for those risks? Maybe that becomes something you spend a lot more of your time with. So yes, things will change. Exactly what and when that happens, it'll depend on the sector and the industry. But I think there are definitely roles for humans inside of this. They're just not necessarily going to be the ones that we've done before. I think with all of this stuff, as I say, the three things that you kind of need for this to work. One is you need a process of where you want it. Where you want the process to come in is treat this artificial intelligence like another kind of set of employees with a specific set of skills. You can anthropomorphize them, and I think it's actually useful. So this set of employees that we've just brought in, fresh graduates, they've got these skills, they're really good at this, they need to be trained, right? How are we going to train them? Well, we're going to show them a bunch of things of how you do things, right? And when they do it, they're going to learn it. And they're going to fail in ways we're going to have to correct them as they go. But I think that's probably the best thing to think about. Think about this as a new cohort of new recruits with special talents that you're going to put to work. But don't expect them just to come in and know what to do, right? And I think if you take that mindset, it's a new kind of intelligence. It's one that's going to change the way you do certain things in business, but they're going to need to be trained how to do that. And that's the ultimate thing here is new talent, train them.